Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute since I last posted.
I'm glad you with me through them downfalls. You take me the farthest. If I got you, then life is good regardless. She my pretty Mona Lisa. She gon' pull up in that Beamer. I call this my little letter to Afia.
I promise you guys, I will not wait that long to post ever again. I'm thinking about like rolling out like on a weekly basis, like rolling out videos on a weekly basis, but I'm new here and yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I'm new here. I'm still learning how to edit, trying to find different lighting that works for me and things of that sort. But anyways, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so if you watched my last video, I mentioned that my next video would be a get to know me. I kind of like did it kind of backwards. If I'm looking over here, I'm just looking in the mirror. I'm currently in my bathroom. The lighting's the best in here right now, so we're just gonna be making the video in here. But anyways, in my last video I mentioned that I was going to do a get to know me so you guys can get to know me on a personal level as well as a deeper look into my fitness journey. So this is what this video is going to be about today, as you can tell by the title. And yeah, let's get right into it. I'm about to pull up the questions on my phone. A minute ago I told you guys to ask me questions on Instagram, so I went ahead and screenshotted those questions. I still have them in my camera roll. And yeah, it's about, I want to say it was like about over like 100 or 200 questions, but I'm going to only answer about 20 questions, and then if I need to do a part 2, or if you guys want a part 2, then I'll also do that as well. So yeah, I'm about to pull up the questions and we're gonna get right into it. Alright, so I have the questions pulled up right here. I screenshotted about like that many questions, that many pages. I know this is far more than 20, but the first question is, what is your name? I feel like I said this in my first video, but if you haven't watched my first video, pause this video, go back, and then come back. But if I didn't, my name's Afia. I go by Fia. A lot of you guys know me by Bodiedbyfia or Fia, but my full name's Afia and it's a Ghanaian name. I am Ghanaian. I love it. It's 4 letters. It's short, simple, sweet, and cute. I love my name. I've always loved my name. But yeah, my full name is Afia. The next question is, somebody said, how long did it take you to achieve your goal? So when I first started my fitness journey in 2019 back at home, that journey took 1 year for me to gain 30 pounds. I'll post the before and afters right here. It took 1 year exactly for these 2 pictures. Of course I started seeing results way sooner, but the overall results that you see these pictures took 1 year. And then in 2021 I had lost all the weight, so I started back from square one in 2022, and I started it in the gym. So I went to the gym for the first time, not the first time, but I worked out in the gym for the first time in 2022. Like, I lifted weights for the first time. And that journey took about a year. Like, I'm gonna post before and afters right here, about a year, but I started seeing results as soon as 2 months. So I definitely saw results quicker in the gym, but that doesn't mean that the results at home didn't happen. They sure enough did. Both work. I like to tell all of my clients, or just everybody in general, that you don't have to have a gym to work out. Like, you shouldn't use not having access to a gym as an excuse as to why you can't, as an excuse as to why you can't start your journey, because you can receive those results at home through eating right, having your nutrition in place, as well as staying consistent and patient for those results to come. And yeah, hold on, I'm hot. It's getting hot. So the next question is, somebody said, the meals you post daily, will those meals be offered in your workout guides? So yes, all the meals that I post, everything that I cook and eat, are all in my meal guides. And Yeah, in my meal guides I provide 100 recipes, 32 breakfast ideas, and then 32 breakfast ideas, and then 32 lunch ideas, and 32 dinner ideas. So all of that is provided in my meal guides. Alright, the next question is, what are your bust, waist, and hip measurements? That is a good question. I haven't measured myself in a long time, so let me grab the measuring tape really quick. Alright, so let me pull this down so you guys can see. Alright, so my bust is a 36. My waist, let's see. I'm kind of bloated right now, but let's see. My waist is a 27. It's a 26 on a good day. But like I said, I've been bloated. I don't know why, because I got off my cycle about 2 weeks ago. So I don't know why I'm still dealing with bloating. And then my hips are a 44. So 36, 27, 44. And yeah, that's actually pretty good to know. I'm glad that you asked that question, because I didn't know. But I did notice that my jeans, like, all of a sudden, I went to Zara like the other day and I couldn't fit a size 8 anymore, and I was very confused. Then I put a 10 on and it fit my butt, but it was so big in the waist, and I was just like, do not tell me I am a size 10 right now. Like, that's actually crazy. To think that I'm a size 10 is just mind-boggling. The next question is, where are you from? So I am from Silver Spring, Maryland. I am from the DMV. I went to high school, college out there. Right after I graduated college, I moved to Atlanta. So I graduated from Towson University and then moved to Atlanta, like, I want to say like 4 months after I graduated, and never looked back since. Yeah, I just wanted something different, and I felt like I found that here. So I love it here, and I'm never going back. But I don't know if I'll stay in Atlanta, but I just know I'm not going back to the DMV. Next question is, what do you do during the bulking? I like to lose body fat as well. So bulking is when you're eating more calories than you're burning. So typically you're in a surplus, so you're eating about 500 more calories than you would regularly be eating. And yeah, if you're trying to lose body fat as well, you want to be prioritizing cardio. So while you're bulking, you'll want to be doing things like 15-3-30 on the treadmill, which is a 15 incline, 3 speed for 30 minutes, or you could do some type of pyramid on the Stairmaster. So spending like 30 to 45 minutes on the Stairmaster will help you lose that body fat during your bulking phase. But you have to make sure that you're eating in a caloric surplus in order to build that muscle and lose that fat. Did a high protein diet contribute to your weight gain? Yes, 100% yes. I preach this 24/7. Your results are 80% nutrition, 20% gym. So you have to eat your protein. You have to reach your calorie goals in order to see results. You can go to the gym all you want, but if you're not eating correctly, you're not going to receive the desired results you want, if that makes sense. And yeah, it's just that simple. A lot of people don't find it easy, and of course I've been there to eat correctly, and that hinders a lot of growth. But once you're able to grasp that concept and find out what really works for you in terms of like your nutrition, what you like to eat, how you like to eat it, you will be set up for success. So yes, a high protein diet did contribute to my weight gain. Somebody asks, how long do you walk on the treadmill for that? help see results. So they're asking how long did I walk on the treadmill to see results. And then she said, also, you're very inspiring. I started the gym and I love it. Thank you, pretty girl. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I love motivating people to get in the gym, because it's not even only about the physique or like the physical aspect. It's also about the mental. So I really love that for you. When I first started getting on the treadmill, I was walking about 10 minutes and I worked my way up to 30. I haven't been past 30 minutes on the treadmill before though. So I would say like between like 15 to 30 minutes. Somebody said, would you ever do a workout group chat? I actually do have group chats made for only people who are a part of my challenges. So I am in the near future planning on doing an app, like getting a fitness app for you guys to download and do some sort of like membership on there, and I will be providing that service of like motivational group chats, because I do feel like it helps in a lot of ways, you know, to have other people around you who are like-minded, trying to reach a goal, etc. etc. So yes, that is coming in the near future. Somebody said meal plan a week worth, please. Yes, I'm trying to actually work on posting more what I eat in a day. It's just about recording everything that I make. I literally cook every single night. Well, I want to say like 5 times out of 7. So yeah, I do want to get better at posting what I eat in a day. So I would definitely be providing that for you guys. Somebody asked, where do you get them shorts from? Y'all, like this, all of my shorts are from my line. Like, I'm currently working on perfecting it for you guys, and I will be dropping soon. I've been wanting to drop since what? I told myself May, but God has other plans and I'm trusting him, so just know that it is coming soon. My line is dropping soon. I do not know how soon. My mom told me to stop putting a time limit on it or a timeline on it, so I'm trying to become more like let go, let God type of thing when it comes to my fitness line. But I am working on it, so don't think I'm not, because I am. Okay, so the next question is, what are some hobbies you like to do? I love running. I don't know if that's a hobby. I think it is. I love running. I love cooking. I love dancing. And yeah, that's pretty much all I do. I love working out, but I don't know if that's considered a hobby or not. But of course, there are some days that I hate it, so don't think I wake up every day saying, yay, let's go to the gym, because that is not true. But I do enjoy the act of working out. Like, I love what it does for me mentally. Yes, physically, but first mentally. And yeah, I hate watching movies. Like, I don't have the attention span for it. And my nigga hates that about me. Well, he don't hate that about me, but he just wished that I had the attention span to watch movies. But I really don't. I be trying, but it is what it is. Unless it's like very, very interesting. And I like thriller movies. So if it's scary, like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. This is a really good question. Somebody asked, when bulking, did weight ever go to your face? Yes, yes, yes. You cannot choose where the fat goes. So the fat will go to your face, your boobs, your stomach. Just like genetically, it will figure out where it needs to go, because it really starts with your genetics, then everything else falls into place. But I noticed that my salt intake was really high, which caused a lot of poofiness in my face. So once I started to lower my salt intake and started drinking a lot of water, I did notice a difference in my face. But yeah, like I said before, you can't really choose where the fat goes when you're gaining weight, or, you know. Okay, the next question is, have you ever played any sports? The answer is no, surprisingly. In 9th grade in high school, yeah, 9th grade, I tried out for the volleyball team and I didn't make it. I was very like upset about it, but I was like, you know what, It's cool. But then like my sister wanted to try out for her team, and we spent that summer before her 9th grade year practicing, and when she went to go try out, she made the team. So I knew I had it in me. They just didn't want me on a team. I'm convinced. But yeah, so I never did anything. I never did track. I never did any type of sports. I did dance, if that counts, but that's really all about it. And yeah, that's all. That's pretty much it. I don't know how many questions I've answered. I think I've answered like 5. So we're gonna do 15 more. I don't know if it's more than 5, but if it is, oh well. We're gonna do 15 more. If you guys are wondering, this is water with aloe vera juice as well as apple cider vinegar. So 2 tablespoons of both of them. And it's not good at all, but the health benefits are tremendous. I'll put it on the screen for you guys. Okay, so next question is, can one with hip dips get hips again from gymming and nutrition? So you cannot get rid of hip dips, but you can create an illusion. Of course they're always going to be there. Like, I have hip dips. I don't know if you guys can see. I have hip dips. Like, I always talk about me not having hips because I really don't. My hip dips are like, look, from the front you can't tell I have an ass, but from the back it's all there. Okay. But yeah, so you can't really get rid of them, but you can create an illusion of them not being there, which is, you know, beggars can't be choosers, so that's perfectly fine. Okay, so the next question is, please explain the trial and error to consistency. So I love to say, and I know you guys probably heard me say this 1,000 times on my Instagram page, motivation gets you started and discipline keeps you going. So you can be motivated to get in the gym, to start gymming, to reach your goals, things of that sort, but that motivation won't keep you going or won't keep you consistent. You have to be disciplined. You have to really want it for yourself. I'm so passionate about this. I'm sorry, but you really have to want it for yourself in order to transform your mind as well as your physique. Like, if you do not, like, a lot of people say like, oh yeah, like I don't have time, like I don't, basically they say they don't have time for the gym. And it's like, if you want something, you make time for it, if that makes sense. It's kind of like when you're in a relationship. Like, if a man wants you, he's gonna make time for you no matter how busy his schedule is, and vice versa. Like, it's just something that you have to be committed to, and then that discipline is what's going to carry you to the other side of the tunnel or whatever, what have you. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say, but yeah, like when I first started my journey, there was a lot of times where I was starting, stopping, but then I was just like, you know what, Afia, like if you really want this, if you really want to gain weight, you're gonna have to stay consistent, at least with eating. Like, if you want to start off small, start off with your nutrition. So start out eating, or if you're trying to lose weight, start off with your nutrition. Start off with the right dieting, just eating clean, making sure that you're eating home cooked meals, and prioritizing your protein. And yeah, so you can just start off with that, and then once you have that down pat, then you make your way to the gym. Or it could be vice versa, go to the gym and get your nutrition right. But at the end of the day, you need both in order to see results, and that all comes with discipline. So you just have to really want it for yourself, and it's gonna happen. Like, there's no way that it won't happen for you. And I can't stress that enough. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, yes, genetics play a part, but that does not matter. If you're genetically not blessed with hips but slim stomach, you could actually work for that. Like, that is not something that could hold you back from reaching your goals, if that makes sense. But yeah, just really wanting it for yourself, and just picking yourself back up whenever you fall, because there are going to be moments where you fall. Like, it's just life. But you got to remember your goal and what it takes to reach it. Somebody said, what is cutting versus bulking, and when is it time to cut versus bulk? So cutting is when you are burning more calories than you're eating. And then bulking is eating more calories than you're burning. And I find it, this is just for me personally, I personally bulk whenever I find myself getting skinny. Like whenever I feel like, okay, like I'm looking really ripped, but I want to like, you know, fill in a little bit, then I go into like a bulking stage. But then whenever I feel like there's too much like body fat on myself, that's when I go into cutting. And that's when I, you know, start burning more calories than I'm eating. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I felt like I wanted to say more, but I feel like there's no more to say. Next question is, how old are you? How old do I look? Put it in the comments before I answer. But I am 24 years old, but I'm about to be 25 in July. Next month, July 17th. Yes, I am a Cancer. I don't know much about zodiac signs, but I know about mine. And yeah, 24 years old, about to be 25. Somebody said, do you fast or have you ever fasted? So I do fast for religious reasons, but I've never fasted for fitness results, if that makes sense. So yes, I do fast, but it's for religious reasons. It has nothing to do with my body or like results. So I feel like that doesn't really count. Somebody else is asking about gaining weight in your butt without gaining weight in your face. It's impossible. Another person is asking about consistency. Somebody said, can you give examples of food you ate? Chicken. When I tell everybody that, they don't believe me. Chicken. Like lunch, dinner, 7 days out the week. Like when I first gained, that's all I was eating. Like salmon and stuff, I wasn't even like, I didn't even have the taste for it because I never knew how it tasted, but I just told myself I didn't like it because I never had it. I have a tendency of doing that. But so chicken, like I can swear behind chicken, I could swear behind salmon. There's a lot of things. I'll put a list on the a little chart on the screen for you guys to screenshot. Yeah, but these are really all the foods that I ate, and it works. Whether you're trying to gain or lose, it works. Excuse me. Somebody said, did you take supplements for weight gain, and did you have to deal with tummy fat when gaining? No. So I never took any type of supplements, but my second like starting over my journey in 2022, I did start using protein powder, and that's the only supplement that I've ever taken. And then of course I do take supplements for gut health, and I'll show you guys that in a second. But and that's as of recently, because believe it or not, for my 24 years of living, I never dealt with gut health until, or like gut issues until December of last year, so December 2022. And I feel like it's the end of the world. Like, girl, the bloating, I don't like it here. Don't. But I'm finding a way to deal with it, and once I get the secret, best believe I'm gonna be sharing it with y'all. But I'm definitely like, anyways, that wasn't the question. The second part of the question was, did you deal with tummy fat when gaining? Yes, you cannot choose where your fat goes. I did deal with tummy fat, and whenever my tummy got fat or at a size that I didn't like it, I just began to cut. So during your journey, you're going to go through phases of cut, bulk, cut, bulk, cut, bulk, depending on what you want for yourself. So me being me, that's just what I did. Cut, bulk, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Okay, so this is a really good question. Somebody said, hello, what motivated you? Okay, so back in 2019, I was going through depression, I would like to say. And I just knew that I was starving myself. Like I wasn't eating, I didn't have an appetite. And I knew if I continued, and I was smoking weed. So just those 3 things was making me lose, like the weight was literally falling off of me. Like I was already skinny as is, but with those, like me not eating, me smoking, not having no appetite, I was really damn near anorexic. When you look at these before pictures, you could like only imagine, like if I would have went to the doctor, they probably would have told me I was anorexic. I'm 5'7" and I was 125 to 130 pounds, which is very, very small for my height. So I just one day I reached my breaking point and I said enough is enough. If I continue down this path, that it wouldn't end pretty. So I force fed myself. I didn't have an appetite, so I was just, you know, setting alarms and eating whenever the alarm went off, just as a reminder to eat. And by the grace of God, I was able to gain an appetite. And of course, when I started working out from home, working out did help me like gain an appetite as well. So yeah, just reaching my breaking point and knowing that I just wanted an overall healthier lifestyle is what motivated me to start my fitness journey. My camera's overheating, but I'm gonna try to answer at least like, I don't know how many more questions. Maybe like, I don't know. We just going with the flow. But somebody asked, how did you find the perfect routine as a beginner without a trainer? Research, Google. I was on Google like never before. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. But I was on Google. Like, I really wanted it that bad. So I was making sure I figured it out one way or another. YouTube as well, watching YouTube videos. And I want to say Instagram because TikTok in 2019 wasn't big, or didn't even exist. Maybe it did. I didn't get onto TikTok till 2021, so I was very late to the party. But yeah, just really wanting it bad and figuring out how I was gonna do it one way or another. So just doing a lot of research, and believe it or not, I never had a trainer before, even up to this day, but I want one, and I am in the process of getting one because I just want to see how it feels, you know. Okay. Next question is, how do you control or reduce bloating? As I mentioned before, I haven't got this down pat yet, but I'm gonna show you guys what I'm using. I'm about to go grab the supplements. Okay, so here they all are. Oops. This apple cider vinegar stinks and it's spilling on me. Like, ew. Okay, so first thing is Vital Proteins apple cider vinegar gummies, which I haven't taken today. I'm about to take some. But these gummies, you take 2 a day, and I'm just about done with them. Like, only a few left. I feel like they work pretty well. Makes you go to the bathroom, in my opinion, but whenever I'm drinking this, which I am today, I don't really pick this up, so let me finish this. So next is Daily Greens in the apple flavor, which tastes pretty good, surprisingly. But like I mentioned before, whenever I juice, so I make my own green juice from scratch from home. I have a juicer, and whenever I make my own green juice, I do not take these gummies because I feel like, you know, I'm already getting that supplement from the juice. And then this is something my friend Samantha put me on to. Samantha Graphics. Follow her on Instagram. That's my girl. It's the Women's Daily Care Garden of Life probiotics. I've been using this for about like a month now, and I feel like it has worked tremendously in terms of like the pain that comes with bloating, as well as me not being as bloated. Like the bloating is still there, but it's not as bad as before, if that makes sense. So yeah, I definitely do recommend this. It's really, really good. And this is something I found on TikTok, which is this combo I was telling you guys about earlier. I'm not consistent with it, so I can't really tell you how it works, but I do like the effects because it does. I did hear that it is good for your skin as well, and I do notice a difference in my skin, so for that reason I am still drinking it. But in terms of bloating, I don't really know if I noticed a difference from anything other than this, for real. Like, yes, the other stuff works. These two definitely make you go to the bathroom, which is really good for your digestive system. And then I also drink stuff like Olipop and stuff, which really work. I think those drinks really work. And yeah, I also do take some omega-3. It's not for your gut. I think it's for your brain, eyes, bone, and heart. I love it. But yeah, so that's all I take for my gut health. Like I said before, I'm still trying to figure it out, and once I figure it out, guys, I will be sharing that with you guys. Trust and believe, because I cannot imagine going through this my whole life, because girl, Alright, next question is, did you ever get in your stomach? Which we already answered that. A lot of these are repetitive. Oh, somebody asked, do you use creatine? No, I have never tried creatine before. I do know of people that have tried it, but me personally, never tried it. But I do actually want to try it just to see like the effects that it'll have on me, the benefits. But it's kind of like a thing where, like, if you don't need it, then why are you taking it type thing for me, because I am able to build the muscle without that extra supplement. So it's kind of like, I don't know if I'm making sense, but that's just my logic. Okay, so somebody said not related at all, where does your wig slash extensions come from? So this is from on Instagram, Wig Dealer. This hair is from Wig Dealer. Believe it or not, a lot of times my wigs are not glued down, and that's why I always have this scarf on. Like, if you're ever wondering, like, a lot of times, like, whenever I get my hair done, it only lasts about 4 to 5 days. So, and then once it starts getting sweaty and sliding back, I just rip it off and then just put it on, and then put the scarf on. Of course, wash it before I put it back on. And then, so this is from Wig Dealer. I do have another wig that is from DFYNE Hair Collection, I think it's called. And then Kendra's Boutique. But all my frontals come from the B Look. Check her out on Instagram. And she also does my hair. Okay, so somebody said, how much do you currently weigh? The last time, I haven't weighed myself in probably like a month, I think. The last time I weighed myself, I was 165 though. And the time before that, I was 170. But a month ago, I was like 165. I've been in this little cutting phase. And I don't know why my camera's overheating, but it just cut off. But I was saying, I'm about to be done. I'm probably going to do like 2-3 more questions, then I'm done. But I was saying that I've been in this cutting phase, and I love it here. Like, I love my results. I feel like I'm at my dream body, basically. Damn near. I just need my abs to start poking a little bit. I don't want it to poke out too much, but just a little bit. And then I'll be in my dream body. Somebody said, do you train every day? No. Alright, the next question is nutrition. She said, is nutrition the key? You know the answer to that question. Yes! Like, you know. Act like you knew. Act like you knew. I answered that question in the beginning, but act like you knew. You were just playing with me. How long are your gym sessions? Usually like 45 minutes to an hour 30 on maybe a cardio day, but my routine is pretty much the same, very repetitive, and I'm able to get it done within 45 minutes to an hour. It keeps turning off, like it keeps saying it's overheating. But the next question is top exercises for rounded glutes. Sumo squats, Bulgarian split squats, step ups, and kickbacks. I can swear behind those. Of course there's much more, but I love those. Somebody said hello. I'm trying to hurry up because this camera keeps turning off. Okay, hello, how many times would you recommend eating in a day? 3. Okay, so the next question is, do you do upper body workouts too? Oh my gosh, yes. That is how you build an hourglass figure. I know I don't do a good job of showing as many upper body workouts on my page as I should, because I'm just so glute focused. I am working on showing my upper body workout routine much more on my Instagram page and my TikTok page, so be on the lookout for that. Do you use pre-workout? The answer to that is no. And there's a lot of more questions, like a lot of great questions, but my camera's overheating, so it's looking like we're going to have to do a part 2. Yeah, and let me know you guys' thoughts. Like, how did I do? We're growing together, so let me know how I did. Let me know what I need to work on in the comments, and let me know if you have any other questions in the comments that you want me to elaborate on. And yeah, let me know if you want a part 2, like I said before. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate you guys for making it to the end of this video. If you're looking for step-by-step instructional video type of guides, I do provide that on my website at Bodiedbyfia.co. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
You gon' pull up in that Beamer. I call this my little letter to a Fia.